Hello and welcome to English with Justino, videos designed for you to learn English vocabulary, expressions, culture, and maybe even some grammar along the way. This video is for those already speaking English at an intermediate or advanced level. The idea here is to listen, read, and learn from a native English speaker in a natural way, the way you first learned your native language, by hearing it. Okay, forward we go. Enjoy! Alice's Wonderland Adventures, Chapter 6, Lesson 3. Alice had just left the crazy house with the cook throwing kitchen utensils, pots, and pans at the Duchess and her baby that turned into a pig. The pig wandered into the forest, and Alice looked up to see the Cheshire Cat sitting on a tree branch above her, smiling down at her. The cat only grinned when it saw Alice. But it looked like a nice cat, she thought. But it was very different from her cat Dinah in many ways. It had very long claws and many sharp teeth, so she thought it should be treated with respect. It made her just a little nervous. When Alice looked up, what did she see? Alice saw the Cheshire Cat in the tree looking down at her smiling. Was the cat the same as her cat Dinah? No, this cat was very different. It had very long claws and sharp teeth. Did the cat make Alice feel comfortable? No, the cat made Alice feel nervous. Cheshire Puss, she began, timidly, as she did not at all know what to call it. However, when she spoke, it grinned a little wider. Well, it is content so far, thought Alice, so she went on. Would you please tell me which way I should go from here? Did Alice walk away from the Cheshire Cat? No, Alice did not walk away from the cat. Alice timidly called it Cheshire Puss, since she did not know its name. How did the cat react? The cat reacted by smiling, or grinning, a little wider at Alice. Did Alice then ask it a question? Yes, Alice asked where she should go. Well, that depends on where you want to get to, said the cat. I don't really care where, said Alice. Then it doesn't matter which way you go, said the cat. As long as I get somewhere, Alice added, as an explanation. Oh, you're sure to do that, said the cat. You only need to walk long and far enough. Did the cat think Alice would get somewhere in any direction? Yes, of course. If you walk in any direction, even in this strange place, you are going to arrive somewhere. Alice felt that this was probably true, so she tried another question. What sort of people live here? In that direction, the cat said, pointing its right paw, lives a hatter. And in that direction, pointing the other paw, lives a March hare. You can visit whoever you like. They're both mad. Did Alice ask the cat what kind of people live in this place? Yes, Alice wanted to know what sort of people lived here, and the cat pointed in the direction of the houses for the hatter and the March hare. What did he then say about them? He said they are mad. To be mad in this context is like being crazy, wild, or insane. But I don't want to go visiting mad people, Alice said. Oh, you can't do anything about that, said the cat. We are all mad here. I'm mad. You're mad. How do you know I'm mad, said Alice. You must be, said the cat, or you wouldn't have come here. What kind of people did Alice not want to visit? Alice did not want to visit people that are mad. Did the cat say that everybody in this place is mad? Yes, the cat said that we are all mad here. This includes Alice and the cat. Alice didn't think what the cat said proved anything at all, so she asked, How do you know that you're mad? Well, to begin, said the cat, a dog is not mad. Do you agree with that? I guess so, said Alice. Well then, the cat went on, you see, A dog growls when it is angry, and wags its tail when it is happy. For me, I growl when I am happy, and I wag my tail when I'm angry. Therefore, I am mad." "I would call what you are doing purring, not growling," said Alice. "Call it what you like," said the cat. "Are you going to play croquet with the Queen today?" "I would like to very much," said Alice, "but I haven't been invited, and I don't know the Queen or anyone else here yet." "If you go, you'll see me there," said the cat, and it vanished. Alice was not surprised. She was getting so used to strange things happening. She was looking at the place where the cat had been sitting, and it suddenly appeared again. Did the cat vanish or disappear in front of Alice? Yes. After the cat said he would see her at the Queen's house, it disappeared into thin air. Did the cat stay gone? No. Alice was still looking at the place it was sitting, and it suddenly appeared again. "By the way, what happened to the baby?" asked the cat. "I almost forgot to ask you." "It turned into a pig," Alice quietly said, just as if it was something that happened every day and was a normal thing. "I thought it would," said the cat, and it vanished again. Did Alice tell the cat that the baby turned into a pig, like it was a normal thing to happen? Yes, she said the baby turned into a pig, like it was something normal, and the cat responded that he thought it would. Alice waited a little, half expecting to see the cat reappear again, but it did not. After a minute or two, she walked in the direction to the March Hare's house. "I've met hatters before," Alice said to herself. "The March Hare will probably be more interesting, and maybe it won't be raving mad like the cat said." As she said this, she looked up, and there was the cat again, sitting on the branch of a tree. Which house did Alice decide to go to? Alice decided to go to the March Hare's house, thinking it would be more interesting than the Hatter. Did the cat stay gone? No, the cat reappeared in another tree branch in front of Alice. "Did you say pig or fig?" said the cat. "I said pig," replied Alice, "and I wish you would not keep appearing and vanishing in front of me so suddenly. You're making me nervous." "Okay," said the cat, and this time it vanished very slowly, beginning with the end of its tail and ending with the grin, which remained in the air after the rest of it had gone. A bizarre thing to see, to be sure. Did Alice tell the cat it was making her nervous, vanishing and reappearing in front of her? Yes. Alice told the cat disappearing and showing back up in front of her was making her nervous. What did the cat do then? The cat started disappearing again, but this time, very slowly, until, at the end, all Alice could see was its smiling face floating in the air. "Well, I've seen a cat without a grin," thought Alice, "but a grin without a cat? That is the craziest thing I've seen here so far. A smiling cat's face floating in the air without a cat body." Alice did not walk much farther when she saw the March Hare's house. She thought it must be the right house, because the chimneys were shaped like ears, and the roof was thatched with fur. It was a large house, and she was still small. She needed to grow back large again before she went any closer. She ate some more of the mushroom from her left hand, and she grew to about 2 feet high. Then, she walked toward the house a little nervous, saying to herself, "Maybe this hare is going to be raving mad after all. Now I almost wish I had gone to see the Hatter instead." The story summary. Alice was in the forest after the pig wandered off into the forest, when the Cheshire Cat appeared above her on a tree branch, smiling down at her. Alice started talking to the cat about where she should go, and the cat gave her some directions to the houses of the Hatter and the March Hare. The cat said they were mad. She said, "We are all mad here," and tried to prove it to Alice. Alice did not quite believe him, and headed off in the direction of the March Hare's house, when the cat appeared again. When it disappeared again, it did so slowly, leaving only its smiling face floating in the air in a very strange way. Alice arrived at the March Hare's house and decided to eat some more mushrooms to grow larger before she approached the house.